Good morning, Sparrows. Good morning, Sparrows. Happy day to ya. Good morning. I am Valerie Miller of TVM, the Valerie Miller Double Fold. This very moment, you have opportunity to change. Yeah, you do. And it is the day post Labor Day. Yeah, the day after. And I know some of you are probably dragging from the long holiday weekend. So therefore, you're going to have to push to greater to get back on track, to get back into the swing of things. Getting back to work is tough. I know it is. It's tough, and every day should actually be a holiday, right? Every day should be a holiday. Oh my goodness. And you have to just give yourself that drive, that push, that thing. Oh my gosh. However, it's a great day. It's a beautiful day. I'm so glad to see you all on. And just want to give you a little juice to soar your day, pretty much. So push to greater. No matter how you have to do it, just do it. Good morning. Come on into the room, Sparrows. Just do it. Man, I'm struggling. I'm struggling too this morning. Oh my gosh. Good morning, Shonda. Sheila. Yeah, come on in, dears. But I tell you what, it is the most wonderful thing to have holiday weekends. Holiday weekends are just those things that we need. We need those breaks to spend that time with family and have some fun, travel. It's the end of summer, and just gratitude for fruits of labor, just that's what it is. Labor Day, end of summer, and showing appreciation for what the holiday stands for. But for most, it's that time we can just stop, spend time with family. Man. So, hopefully you had a great time. Back on track. Stay focused. It's a new week. A short week, however, the long weeks. Every time you have a holiday that falls at the beginning of the week, it tends to throw you off for everything else. However, stay focused on whatever your objective is. And this is what I'm inspiring you all to do today. Push to greater. It's not easy. However, that focus, that thing that you need most, that you're working toward, you need to get up and focus on that and make sure. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning, Kitty Elder. Make sure you are back on track for what you need to be on track for. So many things are going to come at you to throw you off your game. Ignore that. Push it to the side. Push to greater. The objective, whatever it is that you're working on and toward, that's what your focus is today moving forward. You can celebrate, you can have a good time, you can do all the things you need to do. Keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on the prize. There are tons of distractions. And I have to speak this all over myself as well. I promise you, I hit that snooze quite a few times this morning. But at the same time, I said, girl, no, you better get up. You know exactly what you have to do today. You know exactly what you're working toward. And I know that feeling when, you can just have that time off, but it's really not off. You're still working. No, it's purpose behind that. So make sure you get up, have that drive, kick it in gear, be determined and focused. That's what I wrote about for gratitude time. It was such a great holiday, spending time with family and all. I forgot it was Monday and that I had to post gratitude time. So I was up doing that late last night. On top of that, matters of the heart, I always put out a watch party. I did that, but later. So that's what happens when you're having a good time. And it's a great thing, actually. At first I was like, oh my God, I forgot it's Monday. But then at the same time, I had to kick right back in gear and say, you know what, family first, have a good time when you have opportunity to have a good time. Because, somebody somewhere didn't have opportunity to do that. So take the breaks. Do what you have to do. That is it. Good morning, Perry. You're so kind. Thank you. Honey, I have to speak over you just like I speak over myself. And trust me, it's a boomerang effect. As I'm talking to you, I'm having to listen to me and give myself that juice as well, because we all need, some outpouring of juice, and I have to serve it to you the best I can every day. It's vital to stay focused on what it is that you're working toward. And it's not always easy to get there. It's not always easy to get there. So you have to have a little nudge, a little purpose, a reminder sometimes to say, you know what, this is what I'm working toward. This is how important it is. You know what, God, I will not fail you because I won't fail myself either. So staying focused on those things, whatever they are. We all have different journeys, and we have different places that we're going, and we have different levels of drive. So be motivated to get to your destination wherever it is. Be sure to check out my gratitude time from yesterday, because that's what I wrote about, drive. And the drive that I have is unbelievable. I am an unstoppable train. I had someone say that to me one time. You're an unstoppable train. I had someone say to me, you're like a bone, a dog with a bone, and refusing to let it go. And that's exactly how I am. I have to accept that. I accept it wholehearted. I do. I accept it wholehearted because that's what my focus looks like. I'm determined. Good morning, Raj. How are things in India? I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome to the room. Brenda Richard, welcome in. So yay to Tuesday. Tenacious Tuesday. Yes, treat yourself to Fabulous Tuesday. And I say that because you have to push to greater. And you treat yourself to fabulous by staying focused, by staying the course, by pushing to greater. Oh my gosh. Because greater is just that. It's the most fabulous thing. When you can imagine here in your mind and you know what you're working toward, get it done. Get it done. Get up and have that determination, that focus, that zeal, zest, zing, whatever you need to call it, to get back on that course today. I don't care if you're going to your job. I don't care if you work for yourself. I don't care if you extended the week. It's the end of summer. So when you can look at it and say it's the end of summer, it's the end of a lot of things. We're approaching the last quarter of the year. What has your year looked like? Good morning, Amanda Robinson. Welcome to the room. What does your year look like? Are you going to cross the finish line before December 31? Are you going to make it? What has your year looked like? What have your goals been? Your yearnings been? Are you going to make it? We are right there. We're close. We're going to be crossing over into 2020 super soon. So, Frankie Sullivan, good morning, sir. Smooches to you. What does your year look like? I would love to come to India, Raj. I know you've mentioned this before. We would have to work out something real serious to get me to India. But you know I'll come. I will come. I spread love wherever I need to spread it. We will work out something. That is for sure. I can guarantee you. Today, every day. You can have a holiday. We only have 365 days in a year. We make so many promises to ourselves at the beginning of the year. And I know this year I was conscious to say, okay, I'm not setting, any New Year's resolutions. However, I will make goals according to the yearnings in my heart. That is what drives me. That is how I can continue to push to greater every day. It doesn't matter if it's a holiday weekend. It doesn't matter. I have that same zeal, that same drive, that push that's going to get me across that finish line by the time I know it's going to happen. So that is what my juice is to each and every one of you today. Don't let anything distract you. I know it's fun spending time with family and friends and celebrating holidays for what they stand for. But however, the real holiday is when you reach your goals, when you reach those things, and celebrating how fabulous it feels when you've completed, when you've reached, when you've soared, when you've aspired, when you've done that thing that you said you were going to do. That's what I'm talking about. Pushing to greater at all costs, because time doesn't wait. Time does not wait. It continues to push forward. It continues to tick-tock, moving, and then you look up and time has come. Time has come. What does your fruits look like? What does your labor look like? Have you committed to yourself like that? Have you committed to yourself to where you've reached the finish line? You've crossed over. You made it. I promise you. I promise you that. Marvin, welcome to the room. So hopefully you've all had a fabulous holiday weekend. A long 3-day, right? For most of you. Some of you took some extra time. However, do what you have to do to get back on track. Focus. Be determined. Let your drive kick in. Be motivated. All of those action words. Because action requires moving. And moving is that push. Whatever it's going to take to get you to that place that you're going to get to today, that you're going to get to by the end of the year, those goals that you have set, not what I've set. I have my own goals. So whatever you've set for yourself, ensure that you reach them by that timeline. 365, that's not a long time. Good morning, Ashley, my baby girl. Good morning. So yay, to pushing to greater, because time doesn't wait. And as you think about in your mind, think about the clock, that second hand of the clock. It doesn't stop. It doesn't slow down. It's the same. It's consistent. It's consistent. Look at the earrings. Just like the clock. It goes around and around and around. It's consistent. Going. And that should be you, just like that second hand on the clock. Remaining consistent. Doing what you do. Have that drive, that fire, that ignition in your spirit to what you know you have to do to reach whatever your goals, your heart's yearnings are. Be sure to reach them. Be sure to reach them. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Hi, Nancy. Hi, dear. I hope to see you while I'm in town. I'm in town. I would love to see you. Yes. So, in your mind, in order to push to greater, think about the second hand on the clock. That's going to remind you, keep going. Keep going. Don't slow down. Don't speed up. Stay the course. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. And guess what? Eventually, you're going to get there. You're going to look up and it's like, oh my goodness gracious, I did that. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. You're going to say all of that because you did it. Nothing deterred you. Your friends don't. All of those dangling carrots. Things that will take you off of your course are the things that you're going to have to put in proper place. It's a time for everything. However, holidays are over. We're now tapping into fall. Summer's over. The last official holiday for summer has come. So now we're looking into fall. So when fall comes in, we're reaching the end of the year. What does your end of the year going to look like where you can cash in on the rewards, on the labor put toward those goals that you set, those New Year's resolutions that you set, the things that you promised yourself to reach this year? Are you going to make it? Are you going to make it? So that's your juice for today. Be that second hand on the clock. Because that second hand on the clock is pushing you to greater, is helping you to reach those goals that you've set for yourself, those promises made. Because time does not wait. It doesn't wait. Time is consistent. Time is on time. Now, I know time on the clock is one thing and God's timing is another. However, He's given us the drive. He's put that zeal, that little nudge in our heart, that preview in our minds. He's giving us those things for reasons. Acknowledge them, accept them, love on them, be mindful of them. Know you're worthy of them. However, the work is necessary. We can't be lackadaisious and just take time off and let every day look like a holiday. Every day can't be time off. So celebrate the times that you have off. However, get back on that course. Stay in your lane. Remain consistent. Get it done. Get it done. So love yourself enough to accomplish your goals. Serve yourself the juice of celebrating that reward of, I did that. I made it. And then give yourself something just a little bit harder to do. A little bit harder. Okay? Okay. It was a quote that I put out. When did I put that quote out? I think it was, I'm going to see if I can pull it up super fast. I know it was Ava DuVernay. And it said, I'm just going to paraphrase it. I think she said, if your goals only include yourself, you need a new goal, or you need to reach for something bigger, broader, something along those lines. Or you're thinking too small, because your goals aren't just for you. You're thinking very small if you're the center of your goals. Because your goals, it should be expanding to everyone in your life, in your circle. It's going to bless somebody else somewhere. I know my goals are. My goals are never for me. Never. If I can save the world, I would. If I can change the world all by myself, I would. But I know I cannot do that. So that's why I get on. I can reach whomever I can reach at these times when I can come on and speak to you. What I do every day as a conscious lifestyle strategist. What I do as an author. What I do every day as I meet somebody on the streets. So whatever your goals are, reach them. Exactly right, Marvin. Reach for the stars and then shoot beyond that. Go to that place where you know your mind can't even imagine. Because there is no beginning, there is no end. Circles. That's what God says. No beginning, no end. So that means push to greater, get there the best you can, be focused on what it is, stay the course, and you will get there. That is a promise. I tell ya, that's a promise. You're going to get there if you're serious about it. So be serious. Get moving, get shaking. Good morning, Whittington. Good morning, Cousin Val. Good morning. I'm going to call you this week. So that is the juice that I'm serving you today. Push to greater, because time does not wait. Come on, Sparrows. Get it done. Whatever is in your heart, bring it to fruition. Stop playing. Love yourself enough to get it done. And if you need a little jolt, a little push, just close your eyes for a moment. When you feel yourself getting off track, think about that second hand on the clock. Consistent. Doesn't stop. Always going. At night, in the morning, you look at it, it's continually going. Same pace. But it's the same time of day, 2 times a day. Think about that too. So keep it going, keep it going. So I love you all enough to serve you some juice that's going to soar your day, that's going to soar your life. It's going to help you change. It's going to help you push to greater, because you have to have drive and some determination. You have to know beyond your knowing that you're going to get there. And that is what that dangled carrot is. That's what that spark is in your distance. You reaching your goals and your heart's yearnings. Okay? So that's all the juice I have this morning. So please receive it. Sip on it. Gulp it. As long as you ingest it. I want to forever say that. Take it in, hold on to it, and make it your reality, okay? So on that note, I say love without conditions, always possess a positive attitude, and soar in all you do. I love you, mean it. Smooches.